Welcome back to Explain the Charts, everyone. Today, August 15th, 2025, we have a blockbuster story to dissect. Intel Corporation, ticker Intel. The market is buzzing with news that the Trump administration is considering taking a stake in the chipmaker. This news, reported extensively over the past 17 hours by outlets like CNBC, Investors Business Daily, and Yahoo Finance, has triggered a significant rally in Intel's stock. Let's jump straight to the charts to see how this breaking news is translating into price action. Looking at the daily chart for Intel, we can see the broader context. Intel has been on a significant downtrend since April 2024, falling from highs around $44. This long-term bearish trend highlights the company's challenges, as highlighted by Bernstein analysts stating Intel is clearly in need of help. Notice the sharp decline around July 25, 2025, which corresponds to Intel's Q2 2025 financial results announcement on July 24th. The stock gapped down significantly, indicating a strong negative reaction to those earnings. This confirms the market's concern over Intel's fundamental performance prior to the recent government stake news. Now, let's zoom into the more recent price action on the daily chart. After hitting lows around $19.50 to $20.50 in early August, which established a new long-term support zone, we've seen a strong reversal. The past few days, particularly leading up to August 14th, showed increasing bullish momentum. Yesterday, August 14th, was a pivotal day. Intel closed at $23.86, representing an impressive 8.5% single-day gain on massive volume of 188 million shares. This surge directly correlates with the reports of the Trump administration's interest in supporting Intel's domestic manufacturing capabilities. This level, around $23.86, has broken through previous resistance that was established in February and March 2025. The previous analyst consensus price target of $22.11 is now well below the current trading price, suggesting the market is reevaluating Intel's prospects based on this new information. Let's move to the 1-hour chart to get a clearer picture of the short-term trend leading into the main event. We can see a consistent upward grind from August 11th, with higher lows and higher highs forming. Volume started to pick up gradually, signaling accumulating interest. This pre-news accumulation is often a sign that smart money might be getting in early based on rumors or insider information. The consistent green candles indicate strong buying pressure building over several trading sessions. Now, observe the 15-minute chart, specifically during the afternoon of August 14th, UTC time. This view shows the explosive reaction to the news as it hit the wire. At approximately 1931 Universal Time Coordinated, you can see a colossal green candle, pushing the price from around $22.76 to $23.51 in just 15 minutes, accompanied by an unprecedented volume spike of over 40 million shares. The next 15-minute candle continued the rally, hitting highs near $24.93. This is a classic example of a news-driven gap-up and surge, demonstrating the sheer force of market reaction when a significant catalyst emerges. The immediate intraday resistance for now appears to be around the $24.90 to $25 mark, where the momentum momentarily peaked before a slight pullback. So, what are the key price levels to look at for Intel? Immediate support has shifted dramatically to the $22.50 to $23 range, which previously acted as resistance. Below that, the $20.50 to $20.70 zone represents a critical support level established after the Q2 earnings drop. On the upside, the immediate resistance is around $24.90 to $25, representing the recent intraday high. Beyond that, the 52-week high of $27.55 is the next significant hurdle. This price point represents the highest Intel has traded in a year and will likely attract selling pressure. Further long-term resistance exists around the $30 to $31 mark, which served as a support area in mid-2024 before the major breakdown. Let's weigh the bullish and bearish arguments. On the bullish side, the potential for U.S. government investment is a game changer. This isn't just financial support, it's a strategic endorsement that could unlock significant opportunities for Intel, especially in domestic manufacturing. The fact that shares jumped over 7% on this news, compounding earlier weekly gains, shows strong market confidence. CEO Lip-Bu Tan's turnaround efforts, including headcount reduction and asset divestment, are also seen positively by the market. Breaking through key resistance levels on high volume is a very bullish technical signal. Short-term, the momentum is undeniably in favor of the bulls. Long-term, government backing could provide the stability and capital needed for Intel to regain its competitive edge in chip making. However, there are reasons for caution and bearish sentiment. The primary one is that the government stake remains speculation unless officially announced. Any delay, reduction in proposed investment, or outright denial could lead to a sharp pullback. Intel's underlying fundamentals are still a concern, as evidenced by the significant drop after their Q2 2025 earnings just weeks ago. The company is clearly in need of help, indicating deep-seated issues that a single investment may not fully resolve. While the short-term rally is impressive, if the news doesn't materialize or if future earnings disappoint, the stock could quickly revert to its prior downtrend. Long-term, competition in the chip sector remains fierce, and Intel needs more than just capital to innovate and execute effectively. For traders, timing and confirmation are crucial. Short-term, consider the possibility of a pullback to retest the newly formed support levels around $22.50 to $23. Entry near these levels, if they hold on subsequent tests, could offer a favorable risk-reward for continued upward movement. Conversely, a break below this support could signal a weakening of the current rally. Volume analysis is key. Strong volume on up moves and receding volume on pullbacks would reinforce the bullish case. Keep a close eye on any official announcements from the White House or Intel regarding the proposed stake. This news will be the primary driver in the immediate future. In recap, Intel has surged due to potential government investment, breaking past $23.50. The critical price levels to watch are support at $22.50 and $20.70, and resistance at $25 and $27.55. An unbiased prediction suggests a moderate likelihood, around 60%, that Intel could challenge the $25 resistance and potentially move towards the 52-week high of $27.55 in the coming weeks. This is highly reinforced if the Trump administration's interest becomes an official, confirmed investment. Conversely, there's a 40% chance it could pull back to test the $22.50 support if no official announcement is made or if broader market sentiment turns negative. Look for sustained high volume on upward movements and confirmation of the government deal. Any further updates on CEO Lip-Bu Tan's turnaround progress or new product announcements will also be important catalysts. That's all for today's deep dive on Intel. Make sure to subscribe to Explain the Charts for more in-depth analyses, and always conduct your own research before trading.